Does something in your business seem to be out of balance? You've generated more sales, but you still have financial surprises. You've hired more employees, but you still have limited time away from the business. You know it's time to make a change, but you're not quite sure where to invest your resources and your time or what to improve first. You are in the right place. Imagine leading a business that is profitable year-round. Your employees vote your company best places to work. Your customers only give you 5-star reviews. And the best part, the daily operations are not dependent on you. That is what a balanced business looks like. Here's the truth. Companies do not become great because of one big magical solution, but rather through small wins that you build through your company and they build momentum. So stay tuned. I'm going to share more about what the balanced business framework looks like and how it can help you have the business that you've always dreamed of. The good news is there are 3 key aspects of the business that you need to balance: people, money, and systems. When all 3 areas are in alignment, you and your team will experience predictable cash flow. You'll get your time back because the business will not be dependent on you. You'll become an industry leader. The customer experience will be improved, and the employees will act more like owners. As the business grows, it's common to focus on making the customer happy, doing the work by chasing sales and delivering service, and also looking for ways to reduce your taxes. This is a good baseline. You've got one aspect of each category complete. The problem is there's a lot more to growing a business than just your customers, great service, and reducing taxes. By only focusing on 3 of the areas, you'll feel stuck in survival mode because the business is out of balance. Growing a strong business requires balancing 6 groups of people. Your customers buy your services and expect you to deliver what you promised. Employees support the company's ability to operate. They expect you to provide a great place to work and to be paid on time. Your vendors provide goods and services to support the company, and they expect to be paid on time. Your community is impacted by the jobs that you create and the valuable services that you provide. Communities love supporting reputable companies that they're proud of. Investors, including you, the owner, support the company with money, expertise, and time. They expect a return on their investment and the risk that they take. Your company is a separate entity that has its own personality and needs. The company expects to operate for years to come. Now, did you notice how each group has a different expectation? And as a business owner, you must balance them all. When you and your team focus on customers, the business gets out of balance. The flat spots create a gap in the business wheel that needs to be improved before you grow. Your systems are also important. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day activities of delivering great service by focusing on doing the work. A balanced business requires 5 aspects for the system to be complete. First, you need to plan what your team will do, communicate the plan, and set expectations with your employees. Do what you plan and track the information along the way. Reflect on what worked, what did not work, and why, so that way you can act on anything that did not go as planned. Then you'll use that new information to revise the plan and continue to complete the system. When you and your team focus on doing the work, other systems get out of balance. The flat spot creates a gap in the business wheel that needs to be improved before you grow. Taxes are important to consider when running a business, but taxes are only one part of the financial story. Did you know that there are countless ways to view financial information? Here are the 7 that I consider to be the most important when you're operating a service company. The strategy helps you consider what you want in the future. You're able to confirm the plan is attainable and it aligns your resources with your actual growth plans. The price that you charge is the only sustainable source of cash, so it's super important to charge the right price. Your profit confirms that the business operates in a financially strong way. You can see that number from your profit and loss statement. Cash is oxygen for your business. It's natural to not think about it until you actually need more of it. Also keep in mind that profit and cash are not the same. Tax is a viewpoint required to file your tax return. Keep in mind that your taxable income is not the same as the profit that shows up on your profit and loss statement. ROI is the owner's return on investment for the risk that you assumed when you started the business, whether you work in the business or not. And so keep in mind that this return on investment is very different than the profit. It's also different than the owner's pay. That all three are different and they represent different aspects of what you're investing in the company. The net worth viewpoint provides a clear picture of what the company has to show for all of the hard work. Do you have more cash, more equipment, less debt? You get to measure what success looks like when you're actually looking at the net worth. What do you have to show at the end of the month, at the end of the year for all of that hard work? And that number is usually on your balance sheet. So when you focus on reducing taxes, you'll often wonder, where did the money go? Because the flat spots on the money wheel create a gap in the business that needs to be improved before you grow. In each of the wheels, there are areas that scream at you if you ignore them for too long. They become a squeaky wheel, and it's usually the customers and delivering great service and the tax return, because we all know that tax time comes once a year, whether you're ready for it or not. The good news is there are also power areas that naturally drive the business forward. So here's a little bit of a secret. 96% of your business problems can be solved by these 4 areas. When you hire the right people, and then you communicate your expectations and equip them for success by teaching them the how and the why of actually doing their job. You actually create a system where you take action to make 1% improvements and you charge the right price. This is the magic formula that you've been looking for that's going to help you solve the majority of the problems that come your way. There's nothing that's foolproof that will help you take care of everything, but these are the 4 key areas that will help you take care of most. Because when you charge the right price, you've got the money to hire great people, and you've also got the money to stand behind your promises to make it right with that customer. When you hire the right employees, they are able to help you really take care of that customer. And when you're constantly making those 1% improvements, you're helping your business just naturally propel itself forward. No wonder running a business is so complicated. If you actually did the math, there's more than 200 combinations between the 3 wheels. But don't get overwhelmed. I've got a 5-part framework that's going to help you make improvements without you having to go all the way back to start. Drum roll, please. The Balanced Business 5-part framework. And so this is a great framework that will help you really check all the boxes for all of those different areas. If you go through this framework, you will actually be taking great care of your business. A growth plan is a big picture roadmap created to help you go from where you are now to where you want to be in the future. The plan helps you consider every angle so that way the business grows in a balanced way with less surprises. After the plan is set, it's time to communicate the plan, set the expectations, and equip your employees for success. Business is a team sport, so it's important to teach employees the technical skills to do their job and the business skills to help them understand how their daily decisions affect the company, the culture, customer service, and cash flow. Systems will provide a way to help execute the plan, monitor the results, and maintain control without you feeling like you have to micromanage. Effective systems will help you connect the departments to ensure nothing falls through the crack. Your team will boost efficiency when everyone produces consistent results. Key information should not hit a dead end in the accounting department. You can easily monitor progress when you create a feedback loop with useful reports. You'll make better decisions and see problems before they become an emergency. With continuous improvement, you'll be able to stack small wins on each other and over time build momentum to where healthy growth happens with less of your time, money, and energy. You'll also create a culture of excellence by taking action today so that way tomorrow is better. Many businesses come to us hoping to learn what more they can do to grow their business, but generating more sales and hiring more employees may not be the right answer. The real magic happens when you and your team identify what's working, what's not, and why. This will help you pinpoint the real reason why your business is not growing the way you planned. When you do more of what's working and less of what's not, you'll see dramatic results. The Balanced Business Framework will help you shift from more to identifying the right next step. Our coaching, training, and implementation programs provide a holistic approach that will transform the way you operate and grow. More importantly, you and your team will learn how to use the system, enabling you to lead the business instead of the business controlling you. Inside the wheel, people, systems, and money, that's the areas of the business that we will help you and your team balance and master. The gray outer area are the cycles of 1% improvement that will drive healthy growth. And last but not least, the alignment of the team on the principles that make the business successful will help your company create a culture of excellence. So what does this mean for your business? The Balanced Business Method is a team-based growth framework that helps you become a confident leader in every area of your company. Connect your entire team around a common language, know the right next step to take, and also boost your bottom line, employee morale, and customer satisfaction. There's no need to start from scratch. You've grown your business to this point, so you've got a lot of things working for you. The key is to identify what's holding the business back so you can fix it and grow in a balanced way. Join me at the Balanced Business Workshop. It's the perfect next step. We'll explore each of the 5 elements of the framework, and I will give you the quick start method so that way you can see results very quickly. When you attend the workshop, you'll have an advantage over the competition. Remember, business is a team sport. If you and your team know the rules of the game and are growing in a balanced way, it's very difficult for your competition to copy your success. It's time to balance your business, so register today.